my goodness, welcome to day 6 of teaching you useful Tagalog phrases and words so that way you can be Taglish as a Filipino American. Can I be transparent for a little bit, okay? I hate when people are like, oh, can you teach me the bad words? And I'm like, brother, where's that gonna get you? Where's that gonna get you? Sorry. I don't know, I'll be spazzy. So no, friends, we're gonna teach you phrases that you can use in everyday life. And boy, do I have a lesson for you today, because today we are gonna talk about how to be like, wait, they don't love you like I love you. Okay, but wait, no, like literally we're teaching you about wait. So there's a couple of different ways to be like, wait, but we're going to tell you about the 2 main ones. And of course, they're the most commonly used. One way to be like, wait, would be sandali. Or you can say like, sandali po, or sandali lang, which we're going to explain in a little bit. The other way is going to be, wait lang po, which is obviously super Taglish. And both of them are actually very commonly used. So if you were to say sandali, that is kind of like wait a moment, and it's actually the more proper / like professional, I guess, like respectful way. Like say for instance you worked in a restaurant, right? And you know you're about to go on your break, but you know the customers are waiting. Customers is right. You would be like, okay, sandali po, like I'll be right there with you, you know. Of course you could be like wait lang po, but like I feel like that's too direct, it's too forward. But like for instance, like I've actually heard it in like daycares and stuff, or like if the kids are kind of like getting all like all over the place, you know, you're like wait lang, like just wait. Let's break that one down. Lang, like sandali lang or wait lang po, is just or only, depending on the context that you use it in. And this is another helpful word because a lot of people put this like at the end of things, and it's also a big way to like Taglisherize your vocabulary. Like say you're trying to teach your friend something, right? And your friend's like, no, this is too hard. Be like, sis, easy lang. It's easy. It's just easy. Or of course you could stick other Tagalog words in front of it, right? So for instance, like if you're describing a place and you're like, oh, it's real close. It's real close, right? You would say like, malapit lang. It's just close. It's right there. So that was kind of like your side lesson on like lang. So again, 2 different ways to say wait or like wait a moment, depending on of course who you're speaking to. You say sandali po or sandali lang, or you can say wait lang po or wait lang. So again, I talked about like my dog before, and again when my dog began a little crazy and was like, I'm trying to eat right now, you know, and I'm like, hold on, it's like 5:01, you eat at 5, you know. I could be like wait lang, you know, like to hold on, it's fine, you know. And I don't know why like when we all like speak Tagalog, like our voices like shoot up high. I don't know. So if you learned something today, don't forget to share this video, and of course check out helakulit.com for all your helakulit gear. And